What's good? What it do? You already know who it is. It's Mr. UKNOOo TV up in this mug. You heard me? Now check this out, man. Before I get into this content, this reaction, you know what I mean? I want to first and foremost say this. I appreciate everybody for watching the videos. I appreciate you for liking. You know what I mean? I appreciate all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all, you heard? And if you're new to the channel and you're watching the videos, please hit me with a like, you heard? If you're feeling the content, then hit me with a subscribe. And press that bell so you get the post notifications on whenever I drop something, you heard? Now check this, man. You know, before I get into anything, right? I gotta run this up, right? Yeah. You know I gotta run this up. You know?
I ride around with the pistol on the side. I blow it down, put the dollar to the sky. We coming through, you niggas gotta hide. What it do, you know it's homicide.
Spitting stupid, reckless thoughts got me feeling hectic. That's life for your ass, grow up fast. Learn the ways of these streets, envy's always lurking. Devil's out, weak soul searching.
Yes, sir, and we are back. You know what I mean? We back, people. This video right here is based on rappers in prison updates. You know what I mean? So we got K-Flock, we got POOH SHIESTY, we got YNW MELLY, we got HOTBoii, we got Glock 9, and we got CASANOVA and Lil Reese. All right, now let's get into this, man. See what this is about, man, because this look crazy. You know what I mean? Let's see what this is.
The rap game is in a wild spot right now. And artists been getting locked up left and right. Today, we're breaking down what's going on with some of the hottest rappers who are sitting in jail right now. Let's get straight to it. K-Flock barely started dropping music in 2020, but he quickly became one of the hottest new rappers in the Bronx drill scene.
Yeah, he has. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. He definitely came up. K-Flock definitely came up, man. Word. It's sad that he ruined it.
At first, he was just a hype man for his homies Dougie B and B Love. But when
You know what I mean? I ain't never know he was a hype man for Dougie B. You know what I mean? I didn't even know Dougie B at first until K-Flock came out. You know what I'm saying? So
Flock started rapping, people went crazy. He started racking up millions of views in no time with tracks like Is You Ready and Being Honest. But in December 2021, he got tied up in a situation that might have him in prison for life.
and that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Like, you get your foot in the door and then you ruin it. It's sad.
On December 16th, Flock walked by a barbershop when a dude named Oscar Hernandez stepped out of the shop and followed him. And that's when Flock allegedly pulled out his burner and killed him. Flock got hit with first-degree murder and has been in jail ever since. Back in March, he gave his fans some good news when he posted a photo of himself on IG and captioned it, "All is good. Don't believe the blogs
all ain't
or
good
the
in
internet.
jail, man.
Everything trendy. Forever DOA." Flock didn't get released on bond like some fans thought would happen, but the news broke that he hired a famous lawyer named Jeffrey Lichman. Lichman has defended other rappers like The Game and Fat Joe, and he even defended El Chapo in court. He said,
Yeah, but El Chapo ass still locked up. Did he get out when he defended him? I don't know. I gotta look that up. But El Chapo ass in jail now, so clearly that didn't work. You got Game and Fat Joe off. Hopefully you get K-Flock off.
as he's ready to
We'll
fight to
see,
the
though.
death for K-Flock, and apparently he thinks they have a good chance of beating the case and trial. Hopefully, Flock gets his situation
hope
handled
so.
fast and can get back to the music. If he comes out soon and starts dropping hits again, he could go right back to the top of the drill scene. But if the trial drags on for years, his fans might end up moving on by the time he gets released.
Oh, you know the fans are gonna move on if he's in there like for a long time. Yeah, they moving on. You're gonna have to try to get that buzz back. But then again, he'll still have the buzz, man. Cause look, Remy Ma did like what 8 years, 10 years. She got out, still had her buzz. Shine did the same shit. Got out, still had his buzz. Even though he went to Belize, you know what I mean? But he still got the buzz. He still got the clout. He still got the, you know what I mean? He still got the juice. Word. He still got the juice. And Remy still got the juice. So I'm pretty sure when K Flock get out, he probably still had the juice. If he don't do life. That's if New York don't make an example of him. Like they're trying to do with the rest of these little niggas.
HOTBoii is a rapper from Florida known for tracks like Switcheroo and Life of a Dog. But he's even more famous for his violent beef against Glock 9 and his AFNF crew. HOTBoii and Glock 9 was cool back in the day, but now they both facing decades in prison after a...
Now that's crazy. Y'all was cool back in the days. Y'all both are rappers, right? Y'all was cool back in the days, and now y'all just ruined that because over fame and money and, oh, I'm harder than you. No, I'm harder than you. That's crazy, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. Everybody, man. We got to do better, man. We got to.
Allegedly turning Orlando into a war zone. Both sides lost people to the beat, and Glock 9 almost got killed in 2020 when a shooter pulled up on him in a mall parking lot. The violence got so bad that the police created a special RICO investigation called Operation X-Force to bring down HOTBoii, his 438 crew.
Yo, it's mad dudes on that list. Come on, man. There's mad dudes on that list, yo. And they got the RICO. Man. They facing football numbers, man. Word. I'm pretty sure a couple of them is going to be snitching. Guarantee that.
Glock 9 and AFNF. The cops found out the gangs were smuggling guns, drugs, and money into the city. And over the course of 9 months, they gathered enough evidence to bring them down. 34 members of 438 and
That's
AFNF
crazy,
got booked on
man.
RICO charges, including HOTBoii and Glock 9. HOTBoii was originally let out on bond, but it was revoked after he was caught with a gun. His lawyer was able to get the gun charge dropped, but HOTBoii is still facing 32 years in prison if he's convicted.
32 years? Man, that's crazy. How old is HOTBoii? Let me Google HOTBoii, man. Let's see how old HOTBoii is. How old is HOTBoii? HOTBoii's only 22 years old. When he get out, he ain't gonna have no career. You crazy? Nigga be out at 52. He only 22. 32 years, he be out at 52. Man, what he gonna do? Start singing? He gonna be the new Temptations? I ain't trying to hear that shit. He gonna die in jail, man. He probably gonna die in jail. But no, well, it depends. I'm pretty sure he'll get out at 52, but hopefully it don't go to that extent where he has to do that long, man, because that's crazy, man.
He told fans he'd be home soon, but the judge probably won't give him another chance to post bond. Glock 9 has already been sentenced to 7 years for identity theft and a weapons charge.
See, he got a better chance. 7 years compared to 32 years, yeah, he got a way better chance than HOTBoii. Glock 9 got a way better chance, man. You know what I mean? At least he'll get out in some time and still be able to have his career popping before he old.
He stole someone's identity and used it to get a COVID PPP loan that was worth $10K.
Yeah, he
but it
wildin'.
didn't take long for the cops to trace it back to him. 7 years ain't too bad, but Glock 9 could end up doing more than that. He's still facing a second-degree murder and racketeering charge. But he could have way more time added onto his sentence.
Damn
He's
sure
found
could.
guilty.
Damn
Glock 9
sure.
and HOTBoii was both popping off in the rap game before they started beefing. But they threw it all away over street beef, and now it could be decades before they get out. Why?
Unless they go to the same jail and accidentally end up in the same unit, then that beef is all over again. It's gonna spark back up, man. Come on, come on. I'm pretty sure even if they're not in the same unit, HOTBoii gonna have some guys that probably is in Glock 9's unit, and Glock 9 probably gonna have some guys that's in HOTBoii's unit. So it's gonna be an ongoing beef, whether you in the streets or you in jail or in prison. It's still an ongoing thing. You know what I mean? It don't stop. It don't stop because you go to jail. It don't stop.
YNW MELLY started rapping in 2015 and founded the YNW crew with his homies Juvie, Sack Chaser, and Portland a year later. He started popping off with tracks like Virtual and Murder on My Mind. But right
Them
after
tracks
he
was
blew up,
fire as hell too.
MELLY allegedly murdered Juvie and Sack Chaser.
Virtual,
and
that's
he's been
my
in
joint.
jail since 2019. In October 2018, Portland dropped off Juvie and Sack Chaser at a hospital and claimed they got shot in a drive-by. The situation was quiet for a few months, but when police started investigating, they realized that Portland's story didn't line up with the evidence. The police believe MELLY and Portland set the scene up to look like a drive-by,
Crazy.
but MELLY was the one who
Crazy.
actually pulled the trigger. MELLY never got the option to post bond, and the 3 years he spent behind bars have been rough. Back in 2020, he lost recreation and visiting rights and had to spend
Yup.
time in solitary confinement. Then in August, MELLY's lawyer requested that the jail let him out to get dental care. MELLY has permanent grills installed that need a lot of upkeep. Since he's been in jail, he can't take care of them. According to his
Man, you think the jail give a about your teeth? No. You put that in. You wanted that. You did that crime. You know what I mean? They don't care. They do not care about you, man. What the hell? Just because you've been in jail, just because you in jail and you got grills that needs to be permanently cared every month or every, you know what I mean, 2 weeks or so. Like, they don't care about that. You think they're going to let you out to go get your teeth clean and come back? Nah, I don't think so. You better try to dental floss that something. You know what I mean? You better try to do something. Brush the motherfucker extra hard in there. But he got an access in his mouth, so they going to have to do something. Even if they let him out, they're going to have guards with him. Or, you know what I mean? They're going to have him still chained up to the bed or whatever like that, handcuffed to the bed and stuff like that. Like, you ain't going to get a chance to do nothing. You know what I mean? You have to go pee, they coming with you.
lawyer, MELLY has an
Good luck
abscess
with that,
in his lower
Melly.
jaw that is creating extreme pain and chronic infection. But the judge wasn't trying to hear it. He denied the
Exactly.
request. Back in April, MELLY and his lawyer
Don't care.
were accused of planning a jailbreak. According to the sheriff's office, MELLY and another dude planned on escaping by having his lawyer sneak in 2 handcuff keys. The jail found
Stupid.
out, and when they searched the other dude's cell, they found a 6-inch shank, couple of razor blades,
Oh, he was
2
he
lighters, plus some pills.
he was ready
MELLY
for
could catch
war.
more charges for the alleged escape plan. He's already facing life in prison. The prosecution has all kinds of evidence to bring against him, and they
He's facing life, right? But I don't know. Do Florida have the death penalty? I don't think so. I don't think Florida have the death penalty, but if they do, yeah, he might get on that list if he's like convicted for life or death. You know what I mean? So, and that sucks because you know what I mean, he had some good music. You know what I mean? How he came out, he had good music. It's like, and then you ruined it. Like, you could have had somebody else take care of all that for you. Like, you didn't have to do none of that. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, that's that street side of you, man. You can leave the streets, but the street's still in you.
allegedly even have tags proving that MELLY authorized a hit on his own mom. The trial is supposed to begin later this
He put a hit on his own moms. Wow, man. You only got one moms, man. She brought you in this life. You know what I mean? Because your daddy can't give birth. You know what I mean? and you been living with your mama. She been taking care of you, buying your clothes and doing all this and all that for you, man, and you gonna off your moms. I could see if you had one of those shit bad moms that just don't care about you or nothing like that, let you go starving it, but you got a mom to take care of you and your siblings, like, and you gonna put a hit out on her? I don't know. She must have had to do something extreme for him to do that, man. I don't know, man. But then again, you never know.
Yeah, so tap in for updates, because this situation could get wild. POOH Shiesty came into the game back in 2019 and went viral from the jump.
Yeah, he
In
did.
2020, he signed the Gucci's 1017 label, then popped off like crazy with
Hell
the track
yeah.
Back in Blood with Lil Durk.
That Back in Blood really popped him off, man. No bull. That Back in Blood popped him off hard. But even this signing to Gucci Mane, that 1017, to jump off, like, that's what I don't get, man. These dudes get signed, man. They still want to be in the streets. Because you get your bonus, even though, you know what I mean, you got to pay that back. But still, man, it's like, come on, man.
Shiesty was becoming one of the hottest new rappers in the game. But then, he got arrested for a shooting that went down in Florida. According to the prosecution, Shiesty linked up with some dudes to buy codeine, weed, and sneakers. But the deal went sour, and Shiesty ended up shooting one of them before smashing off. The dude he shot survived, but the cops linked Shiesty to the crime immediately, because he dropped a Louis V bag with $40K in cash on the ground when he fled the scene. Police matched the serial numbers.
And that's crazy, because, I mean, you walking around with the same 40,000, same serial numbers. Like, why? Why? And then you go in the green McLaren that you got posted up on your page. Idiot. Come on, man. You know what, POOH Shiesty? You get a stupid. Just like YNW MELLY get a stupid for that stupid shit y'all doing, man. Come on, man. Y'all. Cup. HOTBoii. Glock 9. Stupid. Yeah, y'all get stupid. Hard. Crazy, man. Y'all niggas bugged out.
Of $100 bills, Shiesty was flexing on Instagram to the cash left on the scene. He was originally facing 8 years, but in April, a judge sentenced him to 5 years in prison. When the news
lucky
broke,
G just got
Shiesty
5.
shouted out his fans and wrote, "The biggest. I just want to thank all my loved ones, supporters, and fans for holding me down during these hard times. I wish I could be coming home to y'all today, but this could have been way worse. I will be back sooner than y'all think." Shiesty might get out after just serving 3.5 years if he stays out the way and doesn't cause any issues in jail.
You better hope he
Gucci
stay out the
backing
way
him
so
up.
he get out.
He could jump right back in the game and start popping again. Lil Reese is a legend in the Chicago drill scene and was featured on Chief Keef's mainstream hit, Don't Like, back in 2012. He's been dropping music for over a decade, and he's tight with Lil Durk too. But Reese never really left the streets behind, and in May, he got hit with assault charges.
Yo, Lil Reese, he be doing a lot of dumb shit. He do a lot of stupid shit. And a couple of songs are alright, but, you know what I mean? I don't really care for him. Like, okay, yeah, you Lil Reese, yeah. Clearly, he chose the streets over music because he barely put, like, music out there like that. And you know what I mean? Like, if you making revenue off this, like, stick to that, man. Leave the streets alone. You know what I mean? You can't do both. You can't do both. Some try, but it don't end up right. You know what I mean? It's either you end up dead or in jail. Which two? Which two y'all pick? Which two y'all pick, man? Come on. Be smart about y'all shit.
Charges in Texas. He was booked in Harris County Jail on a charge of aggravated assault of a family member and denied bond. But then 5 days later, he got booked again on the same charge, and his bond was set at $60K.
Crazy.
As of today, Reese ain't paid the bond and is still sitting in jail.
Why you still sitting in jail? You broke? You gotta be broke. You gotta be broke. You still sitting in jail. You know what I mean? Beating up one of your family members for stealing your money. You gotta be broke. And if none of your homies, where's your homies at? Like they can't bail you out. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. That is crazy to me, man. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Something's up. Something's up with this.
It's not clear how everything went down, but rumors say he beat up one of his family members because they were stealing from him. That hasn't been confirmed yet, though, and Reese hasn't said anything about the case. The cold part about the situation is that none of Reese's homies have bailed him out.
I
But
know,
maybe there's
which
more
is
going on
crazy.
behind the scenes that nobody knows about. So y'all stay posted for updates, because more details could come out any day. Casanova is a New York rapper known for tracks like 2 a.m., Whoa, and Down. He had a wild come up in Brooklyn, and back in the day, he even linked up with A$AP Rocky on Rikers Island.
Which is crazy because Casanova's a beast. I ain't even gonna cap. Casanova's a beast, man. Word. He's a beast. And songs, his track, you know what I mean? Music's fire. But Casanova is known for always being in jail, always robbing niggas, sticking motherfuckers up, doing something, you know what I mean? So when he blew up and got money, it's like, as I say, everybody, man, they feel like they could do what they want, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Casanova fire, but he looking at some time. He looking at some time.
Fans thought he left the streets behind after he started buzzing in the rap game. But in December 2020, he got hit with a RICO charge for allegedly being a high-ranked member of the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang. 17 other alleged members got booked too, and the U.S. attorney said,
Yeah, it was
as
mad at
alleged
him,
in the
man.
indictment, members of Gorilla Stone committed terrible acts of violence, trafficked in narcotics, and even engaged in brazen fraud by exploiting benefits programs meant to provide assistance in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Back in May, Casanova pleaded guilty to his racketeering and drug charges, and now he's facing up to 60 years in prison.
Oh, they say 60 years, man. That's some super football numbers, man. Word. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, my friend. Hey, some people like jail, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing you can do about that.
He's scheduled for sentencing on December 6th, and his lawyer plans on getting him out as soon as possible. He
Hopefully.
said, "We will be submitting comprehensive sentencing memoranda in which we will endeavor to demonstrate to the court that Mr. Senior is a good man, a good father, and husband, and someone the court can feel confident will not reoffend. Hopefully, the judge takes it easy and doesn't throw the book at Casanova. He's facing a minimum of 5 years in prison, and if he keeps
5 years is good. Way better than 60. But if that judge decide, hey, listen, I think you're a threat to society, he gonna do 60, yo. He gonna do 60. But hopefully Cass don't do 60. You know what I mean? Hopefully they see there's some good in him, let him out. You know what I mean? In 5, which is nothing to him.
his head down and stays out of trouble, he could be out even sooner. But if the judge decides to make an example out of him, Cass might spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Exactly. That's crazy, man. I don't see how these dudes be doing it, man. They in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Like, you like that shit? That shit's trash, man. That shit's corny, man. Like, no freedom. You got no freedom. You can't do what you want. You can't go where you want. You know what I mean? In the outside world, you stuck in them walls, man. That's just ass, man. Word. Y'all like that, man? Power to you. But I like being on the outside. Like, I like doing what I want to do. You know what I mean? I like going where I want to go. I like taking trips, going on vacations. You know what I mean? Ain't get time for that shit. Fuck that. You gotta do your shit smart, man. Some motherfuckers, yeah, I mean, go in and come out doing they shit smarter. Some motherfuckers go in, come out, and go back in for the same stupid shit you did the last time they got your ass in there, and you keep repeating the dumb shit. But you know, hey, that's how some people are. But you already know, man, it's about that time for me to slide on up out of here. So leave your feedback in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this and what's your input on it. You heard? Man, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, it's Mr. You Know TV out.